No place like home. Sponsored by Azura Credit Union.
No Place Like Home with Azura Credit Union is our way of helping to bring people and businesses together to help you create a lifestyle that fits your home. And I'm joined now by Raymond Reese with Family Tree Care. Good morning.
Good morning, Dan.
Pleasure to have you on here. I love this segment. I love talking to people that kind of help the homes look a little bit prettier. And we're talking the yard this time, which personally for me, I have 2 big trees in the backyard, so I'm definitely interested in what you're going to have to say today. So to start off, you know, obviously spring just around the corner, and like I was saying, with trees in the backyard, you're doing tree care. It's better kind of to be proactive with tree care as opposed to reactive, I assume.
Correct. Oh, yes.
So what does that mean then? What should we be looking out for as homeowners with our lawns?
So this time of year, you should start inspecting the overall health of your tree to make sure you don't have any serious or significant dead wood, dead or dying, damaged limbs, anything that can cause physical harm or property damage to your property.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so dead, dying limbs is tree harm. What's that kind of look like? Is there a good indicator for someone to go out their yard and go, I need to have that more seriously looked at?
So this time of year, the trees are starting to bud, preemptive to the leafing out of the trees. You're going to want to pay attention to those limbs that don't have those budding factors taking place.
Okay, so that's a good indicator right there. So someone sees that and say they call Family Tree Care, and then so what will you guys do?
We can come out and inspect the trees. We can give you a general idea of the health of the tree and or the maintenance that needs to be done to the trees. Okay,
and so what is maintenance, like, are you just cutting branches? Are you cutting the whole tree down?
We can
just kind of vary? Anything
from pruning dead wood to structural pruning to removing stump removal and so on and so forth. The basic tree maintenance.
Basic tree maintenance. And so what are the dangers of trees getting a little bit too old or wild, possibly? I'm assuming power lines is a big one.
Power lines are a big one. There's a organization that comes through and maintains line clearance, so that's something that's usually taken care of.
That's good.
As far as service to your service lines coming into your home, you want to make sure those are clear of limbs and or being pulled down by falling limbs or something like that.
Right. Yeah, that always seems like a big fear for a lot of times. You see a branch kind of maybe hanging over a shed as well, and it's like, at one point that might go down.
Correct.
And so I'm curious about you. How long have you been kind of cutting trees? What exactly is your role? We've seen some pictures here. People are climbing trees. How high do you go up there?
It's all dependent on the job. I mean, the trees, we have a wide variety of trees in the Topeka and surrounding areas. We have some very, very tall cottonwoods and oak trees and things of that nature. We have a ton of different heights. I mean, anywhere from 10 to 15 feet all the way up to in excess of 100 feet.
Wow. And yeah, so when you get up to the tree, obviously I'm assuming every yard's different, every tree is different. How do you go about assessing like how to take a tree down or how to climb up a tree?
Well, access is number one. Access is number one. The availability to get to and from the tree, to process the debris that comes out of the tree, and so on and so forth. Just access is the biggest thing. Everything's dependent on how user-friendly the tree is to the company working on your trees.
Has you ever seen a problem where it's like you just can't get a tree out of there, or is there always a solution?
There's always a solution. There's a way to get that tree out of there. It may not be the most readily accessible, but there's always a solution to get the trees out.
I just feel like at one point you're just climbing just little piece by piece. The tree's going to go away.
Sometimes that's the way it comes down, yeah.
You enjoy the job? Is it fun?
I do. I love everything I do. Yeah.
So then I hope you're not afraid of heights.
No, not at all.
And also, obviously, we've been talking about springtime coming up. What about throughout the rest of the year? What else do you guys do over at Family Tree Care?
So, I mean, we focus on tree maintenance, tree removal.
This is the big time of your guys' year then?
Yes, sir.
That's really cool. I'm assuming also like firewood. I think I saw you guys.
Yes.
That's really is the trees you guys take down in the spring become firewood for throughout the year?
They most certainly do.
Wonderful. That's a great system you guys got there. I really like it. And to the audience out there right now, they've been liking what they're hearing. They maybe need to check out some trees. How can they contact you guys?
You can contact Family Tree Care. You can find us anywhere on the web or Facebook. Phone number is 785-251-3535. We'll get in touch with us and we'll get you set up for an evaluation.
Seems simple as that. Well, Raymond, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been a pleasure, and I've learned a lot about my trees. I'm going to have to go home now, go check out my trees, make sure they're okay.
Well, thanks for having us on.
And of course, you can learn more about Family Tree Care at FamilyTreeCareKS.com.
No place like home. Sponsored by Azura Credit Union.